if somebody had just taken a little more, I mean, a lot more time and sort of tightened up the script and just made it about that kind of silly, it would have been so much better.
And I
That's what I
love
think.
David Harbour. Like I absolutely love him.
Yeah.
I like him so much more. I like my David a little more soft and at the center of family, like he is in Stranger Things, because he still kicks a lot of ass there.
Yeah.
But that's the thing with Violent Night is you can see some potential there with like Fatman. It was like just so sort of off-putting, but both films just didn't really hit the comedy they were going for. But if I had like a gun to my head, I guess I'd watch Violent Night again.
Oh, for sure. Like we're introduced to Fat Man. We're introduced to Mel Gibson's Santa character. He's on an ice farm someplace and he's shooting cans off of a fence. And this is supposed to give us some kind of foreshadowing that he's a badass, but this is the most unintimidating show of marksmanship that you could possibly show to give you that feeling like he's a badass. It's a little tin can off of a fence. Pink, pink.
It was
A
so
lot harder
weird.
than it looks, Amber.
The whole
his outfit was Floyd. I do have to say that Mel committed to this part. Like he went hard. He was crying, working up real tears. And I'm thinking like this method acting, and he's probably just reflecting on how terrible his career is that he's doing this after those anti-Semitic remarks.
His acting career is in shambles. His directing career is still pretty good.
Did he didn't direct this though.
Oh no. He's done some amazing movies though.
What's he done since Passion of the Christ?
Didn't he? Was that Apocalypto after that?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. And
I
possibly
don't
something.
no denying his talent, and so charismatic and likable before the whole rant session. Like the lead
before his personality came out.
franchise. Oh,
He's an addict. I think he straightened himself up. Maybe.
allegedly, you don't know. Is he
Allegedly?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh,
If you're listening, Mel, don't sue us. Jeez.
But it was a very conservative, almost like right-wing Santa Claus, like this whole "don't come take my guns" sort of thing. And
yeah, like why did he? Why? So his that one was weird because he had to make a deal with the government to save his business. So he had his elves.
Well,
working to make bombs or missiles.
Well, the government was subsidizing him, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
he had a contract with the government.
Yeah, it was subsidizing his toy making. And because there was less, I don't know. It was.
I thought it was because they could make bombs or missiles. Weren't they going to make military?
There was me contracted to make military grade stuff.
But then the whole premise was that he had made fewer toys because there were fewer good kids.
That's right. Yeah,
because they're not growing up and reading.
Which could be true. I guess that could be.
And our main antagonist, Billy, that kid was not 12, but even if he was 12, he's way too old to be writing letters to Santa.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. He also took an entire day to get his grandmother a glass of milk.
And he was going to poison her. Takes a lot of time to grind up pills.
That was another. Yeah, there were so many things in this movie that just
were just off-putting. And then, like I was telling Jim and Steve earlier, it took me a while to figure out that it was trying to be a comedy. Like the comedy was just like, okay, I can tell that's meant to be funny, but it doesn't really work. Walton Goggins got a couple of fun. I wish I could remember what they were. He got a couple laughs out of me, but for the most part, just.
I think the most I did in that movie was this noise. That's about all they got out of me. Once, maybe twice. I think there was one laugh in whatever the other one was, Deadly Night.
Violent Night.
Violent. I can't even. That's how forgettable it was. I can't even remember the title. But they were both they just missed on so many, and they weren't like cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what the budgets were, but I'm sure we'll get into that. But man, there were things in there. I was like, that cost money. Like they had to build all these sets and all these like decorations. And that main room that in the Violent Night movie, there was stuff everywhere. And they had guns and they were shooting guns inside. And then remember, there was all of the military personnel that came in. There was like 100 extras on snowmobiles.
Like location count, prop count for prop masters and extras and characters totally not needed.
I could have done so much better. with that money, whatever it was, I could have made so much of a better movie. And I've never made a movie in my life. I guarantee you, I could have made one better than that.